Hello, random stranger. Today we will not be reacting to anything. I just wanted to give you a quick update on where my anime journey is headed in the next month or two, and of course, extend a very, very warm welcome for you to join me on the next leg, as well as sort of flag a couple of things that I will be adding to the channel moving forward. For those of you who are new to the channel, a quick recap on why I'm reacting to anime in the first place. It's really because I know next to nothing about them. I don't really have close friends in my circle that I know of who watch anime, and I really just wanted to learn from, I guess, the global anime watching community. Prior to starting this channel last month and figuring out how to use OBS, I'd watched 2 animes only, or 1 3/4 if you really want to get technical. The first was Code Geass, which I came across on Netflix, and right up my alley, political drama, fantasy, magic tech. But I stopped watching at the end of season 1 following this particular scene that made me want to throw my laptop across the room. Look, no shade to those who really love the show, because I know it's a very popular one, and I may, down the track try to pick it up again, but at the time it just wasn't right for me. And then thank God for the next anime that I took a stab at, which was Steins Gate, which was an absolutely mind-blowing time travel sci-fi that really fanned my curiosity for the anime world. As of today, I can proudly say I have watched 4 animes. 4 freaking animes, which is pretty much still close to 0. But the 2 animes that I recently finished watching with you guys far out, holy crap, were amazing. What have I learned so far from watching? Or, I wouldn't even say watching, it's more experiencing Houseki no Kuni and Sora Yori, or A Place Further Than the Universe. I've learned that anime can kill you. It can kill you emotionally, intellectually, mentally, and for the really good ones, it's after it's done ripping your heart out, you just crawl back and want more of it. So what animes am I reacting to next, and how did I pick them? First off, they were both recommendations from you guys in the comments, so thank you very much. Now, there are a lot more shows recommended to me that I just don't have the time yet to react to, but I've definitely written down a lot of them, and I think I will eventually get to them. Secondly, I implemented a kind of wine and cheese principle, by which I mean I did my best to pick 2 animes that are, or at least seem, very, very different from each other, but hopefully will sort of create a nice viewing balance. Alright, so the first anime on the hit list is K-On! I'm gonna be completely honest and sort of say that of the 2 animes, this is the one that I'm more apprehensive about. But hey, I love music, and it looks like the girls are in some kind of band in this one, so it should be interesting. Based purely on a short synopsis that I read and this promo photo, it looks like it's going to be a light-hearted romp, but who knows? I've learned that anime can just sort of blindside you and turn super dark super quick. What's intriguing about this one is that it's a classic. I believe it first aired in 2009, and the fact that it's still popping up in the comments of a reaction channel in 2020 is maybe indicative that there's something special there. So why am I still apprehensive? I guess because it is a light-hearted romp about high schoolers, which is not my usual choice of escape. But I wanted to keep an open mind as possible, especially for animes that on first instinct I don't think I'd enjoy as much. Also, based on my huge sample size of precisely 1 anime that uses the 4-girl character formula, there's a good chance that I'll end up falling in love with it. Okay, the second anime I'm reacting to, and probably the one that came up the most in the comments, is Made in Abyss. This feels and looks like something I'd immediately pick up to watch. The journeying into the depths of the earth, monsters, a mysterious robot, and a dark secret to unveil. Yeah, it ticks all of the right boxes. It looks like the 2 main characters are very young kids, but with the word abyss, I'm going to wildly speculate that they have to make a long and arduous trip into the depths of some kind of hell where their friendship is tried and tested to breaking point. I wish I had more time to watch and react to more animes, but unfortunately, given my current schedule, that's probably the max I can do without overdoing it. Having said that, I really loved the world of Houseki no Kuni. And if I don't get the answers to the questions that are sort of left open in the anime, I'll never feel like I lived my life properly. So, in answer to the question of whether I will be recording live reactions to reading the manga, the answer is yes. I just have to. The more important question is, from which chapter will I start to record? And the answer to that is, of course, from the start, chapter 1. I'm aware it's going to be a very long slog because the manga, I believe, has been released well into the 90s. But if you want to take this long, torturous journey once again and dig into the complex philosophy, symbolism, and existential questions that it brings up with me, I look forward to seeing you for the first manga read-through. Just a final few things. From now on, I'm going to aim to have closed captions uploaded for each reaction video as soon as possible. I've been staying up late for the past couple of weeks to go back and add closed captions to all my past videos, and they are up now. So if you want English captions for my commentary, all you have to do is click the CC button down below and they should just pop up. It might take me a day or two to get those up after publishing, but yeah, they will be there eventually. So why is this important? For those of you who aren't aware, YouTube actually has auto-generated captions, but these auto-generated captions are really crap. Just as a few examples, Foss becomes floss, bought becomes bought, as in I bought myself a pair of undies, or butt, depending on how Aussie I'm feeling that day. Shirase becomes shit I say, which, yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair, but not fair to Shirase, who is a wonderful character and who should have a proper name. If, say, English isn't your first language, or you're deaf or hard of hearing, or if you're like me and you just sometimes want captions to be able to focus more on what's being said, auto-generated captions just don't provide that accessibility that should be there. So that is a commitment from me. Proper closed captions will be there for you. Very last thing, this channel now has a Twitter account. That is where I'll be posting or tweeting out the additional thoughts that always come to me after I post reaction videos. Just any extra analysis that comes to me, usually when I'm taking an Arvo walk in the park or something. The YouTube comments section is great and I'll still be chilling out there with you guys afterwards. But Twitter just makes it that much easier to communicate between videos. Also, if you have any other thoughts you want to share or you just have questions you want to at me with, please feel free to do so. So yeah, if you like it, just give me a follow. That is it for this update. I'm very excited for what's coming up next. I hope you guys are doing all right. I know the period leading up to Christmas is either very relaxing or super stressful, depending on where you're at. So make sure you're taking it easy and I'll see you all very soon.